Today, I'm going to tell you about my latest undervalued high-yield dividend stock with a dividend yield of 6.5% and the potential that the shares are 25% undervalued. This might just be the best way for long-term dividend investors to invest in. Before we get started, please consider giving this video a thumbs up if you get value out of this content. AREIT Incorporated, or AREIT, is the first and largest real estate investment trust in the Philippines, formed primarily to own and invest in an income-generating commercial portfolio of office, retail, hotel, and other properties in the country. AREIT offers an investment opportunity with a stable yield, distributing at least 90% of its distributable income from high-quality properties as dividends to shareholders. AREIT was incorporated on September 4, 2006 under the corporate name One De La Rosa Property Development Incorporated, before changing to its current name on April 12, 2019. The company has a market capitalization of 143 billion pesos with no direct employees. Its entire workforce, including corporate officers, is seconded from its sponsor Ayala Land and its subsidiaries. The company operates with a very lean management team to oversee its portfolio. And honestly, this company changed the investing game in the Philippines. But what really makes AREIT impressive is not just its size. This news sounds alarming on the surface, but for long-term investors, this is exactly the kind of period where real wealth is often built, when strong companies are temporarily unpopular. Markets usually overreact to cyclical downturns. Property is one of the most cyclical industries in the world, but the best real estate companies often look worst near the bottom of the cycle. Why should investors be optimistic about AREIT? First, Ayala Land is still one of the strongest property franchises in the Philippines. Even after the sell-off, Ayala Land remains the gold standard developer in the country. Weak companies disappear during downturns. Strong companies gain market share. Ayala Land has survived the Asian crisis, global financial crisis, COVID, multiple Philippine property cycles, political instability, and interest rate shocks. Yet it continues to own some of the most valuable commercial assets in the country. That is why long-term investors should focus on durability, assets, cash flow, and management quality, not just current stock price weakness. Second, AREIT is backed by recurring income, not speculative housing sales. AREIT is not mainly dependent on residential condo sales, and during property slowdowns, recurring income businesses are usually more resilient than development businesses. Third, the current weakness may actually create a rare valuation opportunity. The market is pricing Ayala Land today as if growth problems are permanent. History shows that real estate cycles are temporary. Fourth, management is acting conservatively, and that is actually positive. Some investors panic when they hear capex cuts, project pauses, and slower launches. But disciplined capital allocation is a sign of strong management. Fifth, AREIT still benefits from long-term Philippine urbanization. The long-term thesis has not disappeared. The Philippines still has growing population and rising urbanization. Sixth, share buyback signal management confidence. Ayala Land approved a 10 billion peso buyback program after the stock decline. Companies do not aggressively buy back shares when they believe the business is collapsing. Buybacks usually indicate management believes shares are overvalued, balance sheet remains manageable, and long-term prospects remain intact. This is an important signal many investors ignore. As of 2025, the company already manages around 4.3 million square meters of gross leasable area and around 139 billion pesos worth of assets under management. That includes prime office buildings in Makati, Ayala Malls, hotels, industrial land, Cebu properties, Davao assets, and more future expansions coming. In fact, AREIT recently added huge properties like Ayala Mall Central Block in Cebu, Seda Hotel Central Block, Abrisa Mall in Davao, Centrio Mall in Cagayan de Oro. These acquisitions are important because every new property added to A-REIT can potentially increase rental income and eventually increase dividends for investors. And here's the amazing part, A-REIT's occupancy rate is still around 99%. That means almost all of their properties are generating income. So in this video, we're going to answer one big question. Is A-REIT still a good investment in 2026? We'll break down revenue growth, net profit growth, dividend yield from 2022 to 2023, the major risk, and at the end, I'll give you my honest personal opinion if I would still buy this stock today. Let's begin. First, let's understand how A-REIT actually makes money. A-REIT is a real estate investment trust. That means the company owns income-generating real estate properties and earns money mainly from rental income. And because REITs are required to distribute most of their earnings as dividends, investors buy them mainly for passive income. So unlike growth stocks that rely heavily on stock price appreciation, A-REIT investors are usually focused on stable cash flow, consistent dividends, and long-term asset growth. What I personally like about A-REIT is diversification. Their portfolio is not just offices anymore. Today, they already have office buildings, retail malls, hotels, and industrial land. And geographically, they are expanding outside Metro Manila into Cebu and Davao and other growth areas. That diversification lowers risk because the company is not dependent on just one sector. Now let's talk about numbers because at the end of the day, numbers don't lie. From 2022 to 2025, A-REIT more than doubled its revenue. And what caused this? First, they have new property infusions from Ayala Land, high occupancy rates, rental escalations, and expansion to malls and hotels. One thing investors need to understand is that REIT growth usually comes from acquisitions. And A-REIT has been extremely aggressive in adding high-quality assets into its portfolio. Personally, this is one of the strongest advantages of A-REIT compared to smaller REITs. Because Ayala Land has a huge pipeline of premium assets that can still be injected into A-REIT in the future. That creates a long runway for growth. For the net profit, in 2025 alone, A-REIT reported around 9.4 billion pesos in net income, up roughly 28% to 30% year on year. That's actually very impressive for a REIT. Why? Because many global REITs struggled during higher interest rates, but A-REIT remained resilient. This tells us several things. First, their assets are premium quality, tenant demand remains strong, and management is executing well. A lot of investors underestimate how important quality tenants are. A-REIT's properties are mostly located in prime business districts with long-term corporate tenants. That gives stability, and honestly, stability is exactly what dividend investors want. Now let's talk about the reason why most people buy A-REIT. It's because of dividends. This is where A-REIT became very popular among Filipino investors. A-REIT currently gives around 6.5% dividend yield depending on stock price. And here's what's even more impressive. Their dividends have consistently increased since IPO. According to company data, A-REIT achieved more than 100% dividend per share growth since its IPO in 2020. That consistency matters because many REITs can maintain dividends, but not all REITs can consistently grow dividends. From 2022 to 2025, dividends steadily increased, distribution ratios remained healthy, and acquisitions continued supporting future payouts. In fact, A-REIT became known in the investing community as one of the most reliable dividend stocks in the Philippine market. Personally, this is what makes A-REIT attractive for passive income investors, retirees, long-term dividend investors, and people who want consistent quarterly cash flow. But of course, no investment is perfect. And if you're planning to invest in A-REIT, you also need to understand the risks. First, interest rate risk. REITs are sensitive to high interest rates because when interest rates rise, borrowing becomes more expensive, property valuations may slow down, and some investors transfer money into bonds or time deposits. Second, office sector risk. Even though A-REIT diversified into malls and hotels, offices still make up a large part of their portfolio. And globally, remote work remains a long-term challenge. If office demand weakens in the future, occupancy could eventually decline. Third, dependence on Ayala Land. Now, this is both a strength and a risk. It's a strength because Ayala Land provides premium assets, but it's also a risk because AREIT relies heavily on Ayala Land for future property infusion. Some investors have also raised concerns before about whether future asset acquisitions could become too expensive or overly dependent on the parent company. Fourth is stock price volatility. Even strong dividend stocks can fall. If the Philippine market weakens, if foreign investors pull out, or if real estate sentiment becomes negative, AREIT's stock price can still decline short term, so investors should not expect guaranteed gains. Now let me give you my personal opinion. If you ask me, AREIT is still one of the best long-term dividend stocks in the Philippines today because it combines stable cash flow, strong management, premium assets, consistent dividend growth, and future expansion potential. This is not the type of stock that will suddenly double overnight, but that's not the point. AREIT is more about building passive income, compounding dividends, and long-term wealth preservation. I think AREIT works best for investors who want stable quarterly income, prefer lower risk investing, believe in Philippine real estate long-term, and have patience. But if you're looking for explosive growth stocks, this may not be the stock for you. AREIT is more of a sleep well at night investment. And sometimes those are the best investments, especially during uncertain markets. So overall, AREIT remains one of the strongest REITs in the Philippines because of its connection to Ayala Land, massive property portfolio, strong occupancy, growth, revenues, and reliable dividends. The company continues expanding aggressively while maintaining stable profitability. Of course, risks remain, but compared to many other dividend stocks, AREIT still looks fundamentally strong. Now I want to hear from you. Do you currently own AREIT? Are you planning to buy? Or do you prefer other REITs like MREIT, RCR, or CREIT? Comment down below. And if you enjoyed this video and want more stock analysis videos about Philippine companies, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. See you in the next video.